Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. Now, I am recording this straight after yesterday's video for you guys, so the Thursday's video, I'm recording this straight after that because I am in London at the moment for the NBA 2K League Invitational. I'm not actually playing in it, obviously, because I am nowhere near good enough, not even close to being good enough to actually playing in that thing, but I have been invited as a guest, so I'm going down to London for that, which would be pretty damn cool. But of course, it means we've got to get ahead on video. So today we are going to be doing the final game of Domination. But as I'm recording this, they might have released some new packs. Now, I think it might be the promo set that was leaked earlier in the week, which will come down here, and it will be next to the Andre Iguodala set, and it will be flashbacks, I think. So they might come out tomorrow, so I won't be able to talk about them in tomorrow's video, or this video right here that you're watching it. I won't be able to talk about them now because obviously as I'm recording this, they are not live yet. But when I next do a live video, I will of course give my opinions on all of those players. So today, like I said, we are going to be jumping into a game of Domination. We're going to be jumping into the final game. Now, I haven't actually played these last two, so we're not going to be getting the Pink Diamond Sean Kemp today, but I am a bit strapped for time, so I did want to get a game just doing this one because obviously this is going to be the game that people do struggle with the most. 3 Galaxy Opals and 2 98s oh no, wait, I just want to see the team for this, guys. Yeah, 3 Galaxy Opals and 2 98s for the final team is by far the toughest one out of the lot, so it's not going to be easy, and you need to get over 1025 MT to actually get the 3 stars which you need. And of course, at the end of this game, we are going to be getting 39 tokens, which is awesome. So one game, 39 tokens. Very, very happy with that. Now, since earlier's video, or yesterday's video for you guys, sorry, I keep getting messed up because my times are all over the place. Eric Bledsoe has sold for nearly 5,000 MT. That is fantastic. Still got these 4 guys up here, and hopefully they will sell. And sadly, that Diamond Steph Curry that we've got, his price has absolutely crashed even more. And there was one at 100k buy now a second ago. It's gone, thankfully. But it just shows that more and more people are listing in for 100k. So we're really not going to get too much for our money at the end of it. Now, we do have 2 daily agenda things to do today, and they're both in Domination, and they're both by winning with 5 points. So we could get a bonus 1,500 MT for this game, which is going to be very nice. So we need 5 Knicks heat check players and 5 Raptors heat check players. Now, the squad we are going to be using is going to be something like this. Of course, we've got Drew Holiday and Andre Miller, who we are evoing up, and then Andre Iguodala, who are also evoing up. So they're the 3 players that we're going to need, and we're not going to need anybody else other than these 3 guys. Everyone else is now going to come out of the squad. I'm going to put in 5 heat check players from the Raptors and 5 from the... Who is the other team? I can't even remember. I'll check, and I'll get them all in the squad, and I'll be right back. Alright, so sadly, we didn't actually have any centres from either team. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Serge Ibaka for 3k, not too bad. And we're going to come over to the Knicks. And we're also going to pick up, who was it? It was Julius Randle, I believe. And yeah, we're going to have to pick him up for 3.8k. I will sell these 2 on quickly after this game, because obviously I don't want to spend or have this much in my club in terms of wasted MT, but I wanted to do it just because we're going to get a bonus 1,500 MT from this game, which in my opinion is definitely worth it. So let's just put this to heat checks, and let's go ahead and find Serge Ibaka. He should be pretty nice at that centre position, and then we'll go all the way back to the Knicks, and we will put in, who did we just get from the Knicks? Julius Randle. So there we go, we should be plenty alright on the defensive end, but of course the main thing is just going to be getting points and assists with, who are we getting it with? Iggy and Drew Holiday. They're the only people we need. Drew to get, I think it's 16 more assists. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Evo board, and we come down here and he is sitting there, so we only need 16 more assists, and then he just needs points. And then Iggy, we are going for rebounds, of course, and of course we're going for points as well. So I'm going to go into this game. We're going to show you guys how I'm going to do it. Hopefully we'll be able to do it first time. Haven't played Domination in a while, but should be relatively straightforward. And I'm going to show you guys that I can do it with having 10 players on the team that I don't care for, and I'm not going to use in the slightest. We literally just need a couple of players that we're going to score with, and that should be enough. So we need 1,025 MT, so that is quite high. I'd like to think I've been averaging about 1,100, sometimes going to 1,200 depending on the game. And of course you need to get plenty of assists in your play. You need to get plenty of fast break buckets. And what am I doing here? We're going to put all these instructions in just because I'm only going to run with this same lineup throughout the entire game. Not going to use any subs because, well, in my opinion, you don't really need to. They will get tired. They will get the Gatorade symbol. But against the AI, it doesn't really seem to make too much of a difference. Now, I know that their team is ridiculous, but even still, I'm confident in my ability to cheese my way through this game. So, first things first, let's get the defensive settings in. So we're going to go tight on ball, tight off ball, over on the screens, and we're going to go no help on the drive. And then, of course, we are going to come down here and we are going to put in the quick through STS play, which is from the Nets playbook. We're going to assign that to the 4th slot down. So when you press L1, it will bring up your call play selection, and you can just press L1 again to get this play. So if you just press L1 twice straight away, this play comes up and does it nice and easy. Now, if you press triangle, you can assign it to a specific player. So if we wanted to give it Serge Ibaka, we could give it to him, and then we'd come up the floor, press L1 twice with Serge Ibaka holding the ball, and the play will be ran through him. But of course, we don't want to be doing that. And to keep it on natural, and that just means basically whoever does actually come up with the ball, whoever presses it, that is the one that is going to be running the play for. But it's always going to be the point guard who is giving the pass in. So that's really good for getting the point guard assists. So for this, we're going to have Iggy running the play, and of course that means Drew Holiday will be getting all the assists. So we're going to be evoing up 2 guys at the price of 1, and of course Andre Miller is getting another game onto his, what does he need, like 50 games or something ridiculous, but of course we still need another 20, I think. So it's going to be a bit of a long grind to get him done, but hopefully it won't take too much longer. Alright, so we lose the tip, and of course we are going to go on to Iguodala because we are going to want to off-ball. Even though it's Galaxy Opal, I'm going to leave them open. Chances are they're going to miss more than they're going to make. And then on the offensive end, we're of course going to go push the pace. We want to give this over to Iguodala, and we want to press L1 twice. Nice and quick. We'll get our offensive settings, crash defensive board. We'll pass it into Drew Holiday. And wow, okay, that really has not worked at all. Galaxy Opal Bron, unsurprisingly, is pretty damn quick. So we're going to have to actually make sure we actually pay attention when we're running this play. So again, we'll call it again. And again, this is the easiest by far way to actually get through all of these offline games. It's an absolute breeze. And there we go. Iguodala wide open to the rim. And that is a clean dunk. And then of the defensive settings, run in transition because you want everyone else to be out of the paint when you've got Iguodala down there. We need another 100 rebounds with him. We've got 200 so far, but it has not been easy, let me tell you. It's been an absolute grind. Again, I'll give Bron a jump shot. I don't care that he's a Galaxy Opal. I will still give him a jump shot. He's going to hit a couple of them, obviously. He's a Galaxy Opal, but they are going to start missing eventually. And I'd much rather let them take jump shots because you've got a much better chance of getting a rebound off a jump shot than you do off of a layup, obviously. We green light that one, going against Bron. Well done, Iggy. That is what I like to see. So very excited to actually get this Iguodala card evoed up. We're also going to go into a half-court trap just to get them taking quicker shots. And there we go. He's finally missed one, and we get our first board. Yeah, half-court trap just to really start pressuring them on the offensive end, just to make sure they get through their possession pretty damn quickly, because you don't want them taking up the majority of the shot clock. That's not what you want to happen. You want to get them as many possessions as possible, because of course that gives you as many chances of getting a defensive rebound as is possible. Of course, you're not going to be getting any offensive rebounds with Iguodala realistically, but defensive rebounds are going to be your friend. And again, there we go. They're missing on the offensive end. Now, you can use this play just to breeze straight past your defender, so you can just go without actually passing it in. But of course, if you do that, you're not getting the assists. And in Domination, especially this final game, where we're going to need over 1,000 MT to actually get the 3 stars, you're going to need to get assists on pretty much every bucket you can, because of course you get a lot of MT per assist. Rebounds, of course, gives you plenty of MT as well. And if you guys didn't know, there is a multiplier at the end of the game for both 3-pointers and for free throws. So you need to take a minimum of 10 shots in both categories, so a minimum of 10 threes and a minimum of 10 free throws. And then you do get a nice bonus depending on what percentage you shot for each of those shot types. Now, usually I don't actually get 10 free throws or 10 3-pointers, and I still manage to get plenty of MT. So if you guys do that, it'll be an absolute surefire way of getting it done. But of course, because I'm coming down here and pretty much getting an assist on every possession, this is what I mean about just turboing around them. You usually can just go straight to the rim, and usually it works. Obviously, we're going up against a Galaxy Opal Bronze, so it might be a little bit tougher against him. But any other opponent, you can pretty much just call the play, and when it does that, it clears out the entire near side for you, and you can just go breezing around the defense like they aren't even there and get a nice wide open run to the rim. But of course, it is quicker. But like I said, you don't get the assists, and in this game, you are really going to need them. So we're getting plenty early on down here, already at nearly 100 MT, as we're not even halfway, well, we're over halfway through with this first quarter. So things are looking very good indeed. Right, let's get into a couple of comments while the gameplay is going on, and Taj Gibson is stealing my rebounds. Usually I'd have, David Nwaba and PJ Tucker in this squad to make it as small as possible to give Iguodala as much chance as possible to get rebounds. But of course, we needed these Knicks guys guys and the Raptors guys in here to get that bonus 1500, which is actually quite nice. Just for playing one game, getting a bonus 1500 MT, that is fantastic. But you can see here on the defensive end, I'm not even playing defense. I'm literally standing in the paint trying to get rebounds, and we're still at this point we're up by 5, but that is soon going to be 7 as Iguodala puts that one down. Right, into some comments. So, Chance Fortenberry, which is an absolutely incredible name. Like, if that's your actual name, then I'm very impressed. He says, who's your favourite budget Ruby point guard right now? Now, there's a couple of people who I really do like at the Ruby tier. There's a lot of really good Rubies in the game. There's a lot of really good Sapphires as well. But Ruby point guards, of course, we had the Kobe White Challenge that was out a couple of weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago now. And he was, of course, coming in as a Ruby. Very good card. Not the Ruby, the Sapphire Kobe White was a fantastic card. And that Ruby is just a little bit better than that one. It got to plus 10 to a 3-pointer, I think. But other than that, it didn't actually change his stats all that much. But of course, the Sapphire is great, so of course the Ruby is going to be fantastic. So as a free card, if you did that challenge, Ruby Kobe White, an amazing card. Next up, Ruby Ja Morant, an incredible card. Absolutely love using him. He's got a ridiculous driving dunk on him. He's got a really nice jump shot as well, and I don't believe he's too expensive. His price might have gone up a little bit, just as all of the Moments of the Week cards do go up in price after they've been out for a little while. Oh my god, we got swatted again by KD. God damn, he is quick. Did we get a steal there? Yes, we did. All right, that's pretty cool. But yeah, so his price might have gone up, but he is definitely worth however much he is. As long as it's under like 5 or 6,000. I don't think he's worth more than that, but still a very good card. And the other one is Devontae Graham. Again, a very nice card at the point guard or shooting guard position. I think he comes in at 6'4". And again, he had a Emerald card, and that was a good card as well. And both Ja Morant and Devontae Graham both have dynamic duos, which boost them up to Amethyst, I believe. So you can make them even better at their current Ruby level. You can get them up to the Amethyst level, and they become even better. Of course, Devontae Graham actually dropped 40 points in a game yesterday or the day before when you're watching this. So you never know. Next week, in the Moments of the Week, he might be having an Amethyst. And of course, that would be a ridiculous card. So want to let him get a shot up here, so we get a chance at a rebound, we get the chance, and we get the board. There we go, just in time. So we've got 20 points and 2 rebounds with Iguodala. Rebounds really are slow to come by, especially when you're not running a super small lineup. But of course, we've got to do it for the challenge. Next up in the comments, we've got one from Binge R Cringe, who says, who's a good centre that's fast and can shoot threes? Drew Holiday, where are you going? Come back here. And a budget of 28,000 MT, so very specific budget you've got going there. But who would I recommend a good centre that can shoot threes? Well, the Sapphire Rafe LaFrentz, who does, of course, go up to an Amethyst level. Does he go higher than that? I don't think he does. Oh, no, yeah, he goes Sapphire, Ruby, and then Amethyst. So any level of Rafe LaFrentz is fantastic. The Amethyst might be a little bit more than 28,000, but even still, the Sapphire one is very good. He's not too slow. In terms of other centres that can shoot the three, that can stretch the floor for you, the Amethyst Nikola Vucevic, who I have in my main squad, a very, very nice card. And then, of course, the Amethyst Jonas Valanciunas, when he came out, was it last week or the week before? Again, another really nice card. Now, neither of those guys are actually really quick, but they can stretch the floor, and they are not too expensive either. Can we get a rebound here? No, we can't, because Serge Ibaka is stealing them. So yeah, they're really good options at the centre position. None other really springs to mind that you can buy off the auction house that's actually a reasonable price. Of course, there's plenty of others from like challenges and stuff. You've got people like Blake, Amare, so if you're going 12-0 or just doing the Spotlight Series challenges, you can get some really good centres that are a lot quicker and that can shoot threes. That's another one. Jaren Jackson Jr., who we looked at in yesterday's video. He comes in at 20,000 MT, and he is a fantastic card. Nice and quick, nice and tall, a really good release, and really good shooting stats. So Jaren Jackson Jr. is definitely a card that I recommend picking up. And like I said, his price is down at 20k, and for a card like that, as an absolute steal, and in my opinion, he is only going to get more expensive the longer the game goes on, especially around Christmas when a lot of new people pick up the game. They're going to see a card like that and they're going to think, God damn, I need to get that card in my squad. And chances are they're going to probably overpay for it because they're not going to know how much he was when he first came out. So Jaren Jackson Jr. I would definitely recommend. We will probably pick him up in the next couple of days, actually. If he stays around this price, if we can get one on bid, that would be really nice. If we can get him for like 15k, that would be fantastic. Because I never really like to pay the asking price for players. I like to try and get it a little bit cheaper if I can. So if I do ever sell them off, I don't lose too much in terms of MT. But we've just got so much MT at the moment. We've got so much invested as well, and our investments are doing so well. I reckon if we sold everything we had in the club, we'd probably be close to like 1 million MT, which is absolutely ridiculous because we've got so much locked in as well. So we are halfway through the second quarter here. We're up by 12. It's an absolute breeze out here. And of course, we've just been running that play. Haven't really been paying attention, just been chatting to you guys and reading the comments. Hope it hasn't been too boring to watch the actual footage of it. But I will check in with you guys at the end of the game. So we'll skip forward now because, yeah, I'm just going to be doing the same thing that I've been doing this entire game. That's going to be a rebound for us. It's not. I'm just going to be doing the same thing for the rest of the game, and we're going to get a nice big win, and hopefully we'll have the required amount of MT. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, as we come into the last minute and a half in this one, what is the final game of all-time domination, just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about the amounts of MT that you can actually get from in the game. So of course that's not what you want to be doing. You don't want to be giving the ball over. But one thing we're not really doing is playing defense. As you can see, I've only got 4 rebounds with Iguodala, so it hasn't really been working. But if you do actually play defense, you're going to get a +3 MT for every good shot contest you get. Now, on the offensive end, as we will be able to see here, if we get a dunk off of an assist, we get 4 for an assist, we get 3 for a dunk, and you also get 2 for a made shot. Now, if you get a rebound, it's +6, so of course you want to be crashing the board hard. If you get a block or a steal, I believe that is 6 as well for either of those. And then, of course, yeah, good shot defense gives you a +3, and a 3-pointer, I imagine, would be +3 as well. And like I said at the start, if you want to get the multiplier, if you want to get like 1300 MT, like even though it caps out at 1200 after the game, in-game screen can show higher amounts. If you want to get into those top marks, you're going to have to shoot up the 10 threes as we get a board with Iggy, finally. You have to shoot up 10 threes and 10 free throws. Now, obviously, using this method, I don't shoot threes and I don't go to the line at all. So we have none of those as we come to the end screen here. So fingers crossed we've still got enough. As you can see, we're nearly at 550 MT just off of the game. And of course, that's going to go through a multiplier as well. I think the superstar difficulty multiplier is like 1.5 or something like that, or 1.75. And you can see there, rebound +6 and the good shot defense coming in at +3, which is very good. And the last shot of the game, the play won't actually run, so you've got to run it manually, but still we managed to get it. So we got 90 points in this game with Iguodala. So his Evo is coming along massively. So 90 points, only the 5 rebounds, which is just annoying. But they were being stolen by Serge Ibaka coming in with 7, Taj coming in with 5 as well. So yeah, having a bit of a smaller lineup would of course done us much better, but we needed to win by over 5 to get the daily agenda rewards done, and we won by a nice tasty 16-point margin. So fingers crossed, right now we should easily have enough. So we've got the scoring, defense, score differential, field goal percentage, and we've got the opponent strength bonus. And I guess multiplied by 1.5. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, it's easily going to be enough, isn't it? 1,141. And as you can see, I got 0 for the free throw and for the 3-pointers. So you guys can make this, you could get even more MT if you actually went ahead and played the game properly, or like tried to score in other ways. But using that method is just so easy. It's such a breeze. It makes life so much easier. It doesn't matter how many threes they hit on the other end. It doesn't matter. You're getting a guaranteed 2 points pretty much every single time down. So that was as easy as that. And we just got 39 tokens from winning 1 game of domination. That is insane. And we also got 2,500 MT for it as well. So that was one of the best domination games I have ever played in terms of rewards, that's for sure. So we get 5 tokens for the first tier, we get 12 tokens for the second tier, and then the final tier coming in at a whopping 24 tokens. That is awesome. So of course we've got 2 more games that we need to get through to actually finish the domination and get those pink diamonds, or that pink diamond Sean Kemp, which I will do in due time. So we get all our 1,500 MT from down there, which is fantastic. So that's looking really nice. And then what have we added down here? Oh, there's another heat check card. And then also, just before we get out of here today, we also do have a locker code to add in. So it is only, I believe, for either 1,500 MT, 2,500 MT, or 3,000 MT. So in terms of locker codes, or as locker codes go, it's not exactly crazy. But at the end of the day, it's free MT. You can't complain. There's no point complaining about codes when they do actually drop them, because it's better than getting absolutely nothing. Only just, like if we get 1,000 MT, it is barely worth it. But still, at this point in the game, I will take as much as I can. So let's get it in here. If you guys do want to check it out, it will be on NBA 2K Myteam's Twitter. And that should hopefully be correct. If I can type and talk, I can. That makes a change. Right, so let's take a look. Like I said, I think it's like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. 1,000, 2.5, and then 3. So this is a bit of a different board than we had last time. Now, if we do actually go through those spinny balls in the middle, I thought it just gave you that amount, but apparently that's a bonus amount you get. So you do actually want to hit those things in the middle, but it doesn't look like we're going to get anywhere near it. It doesn't look like we're going to get the purple either, and it looks like we're going to just keep repeating ourselves. Oh, we're going to get it. Oh, no, nearly. So we want the purple. Again, we're nowhere near it, and we're going to get, I think that's the worst. I think that's just, oh, and it's not. Is that 2,500? All right, I'll take that. 2,500 MT coming our way. So we just made 5,000 MT and 39 tokens in this episode. Things are looking very, very nice indeed. And then, of course, Iguodala, in terms of his Evo, got 466 points now, 199 rebounds. And then Drew Holiday is done on his assists. So we just need to start scoring with him, and then we can sell him off for some nice profit. So I hope that, guys, does... Oh, wow, that was not English. I hope that does help you out, guys. If you are struggling in Domination, I just managed to beat the hardest team there is pretty easily. Not going to lie, I wasn't really paying attention to most of it. Wasn't even playing defense, and we still managed to get enough points to get it done. So there's no excuse this year. The Nets playbook is not too expensive. I want to say that before checking it, because when I bought it, it wasn't expensive, but I've actually no idea how much it's going to be at the moment. Nets playbook coming in. God damn, wow, that is quite expensive. It's a little bit more expensive than when I bought it. So you're looking at about 10,000 MT, but it is completely worth it. It is absolutely 100% worth it, because every game of offline you can play and you can make your life so easy. So that is 10k very well spent in my opinion. Right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.